Hello everybody, it is Drex Rage back for another video, and today I am going to be showing off both of the in-game Vanguard variants for Star Citizen and giving kind of a hangar tour slash breakdown of which ship is built to do what and why you would buy each and my opinions on each. So I'm going to start off with the Aegis Vanguard hoplite, which I have changed the gun on and changed the missiles on, but the turret is staying the same. So what we have at the front is we have 4 size 2 guns that look really nice when fired, thanks to 2.6, and also this is 2.6 PTU. And then you've got the bearing M7A, which I've put on there myself, missile racks, and as we get back towards here, you'll notice the swept wings, which are one of my favorite things. You get the little Squadron 42, or the 42 hinting towards Squadron 42, because that's what the hoplite was made for. It was made as a dropship for Squadron 42, and as I get to the back, it's got the engines that are nice swept back. And as we get to the back here, new use symbol. Difference here between this one and the other one, you'll get to know when I go over there very quickly, but this is a dropship with a dropship pod here, giving you space for 6 Marines and 1 pilot and 1 gunner with a bunch of weapon racks and stuff like that. So this ship here flies identically to the Warden. It's identical in every single way except for the back here. Except for the back ramp. I go here, close the ship back up. You'll notice that the ramp is fast, but it is still a little bit slow due to being a dual heavy piston system. And then you get to the Warden, which, as you guys can tell, has a different color scheme. It's got a red and black color scheme as opposed to a blue scheme. So with the little glitching due to 2.6 up there, standard loadout of the Vanguard, all with the same standard loadout except once you get the Harbinger as Sentinel variants. They come with their own specific loadouts, but those aren't any that I have access to at the moment. So on the front here, you have a size 4 Apocalypse Arms cannon, plus the same cannons as on the hoplite. And then you have quad missile rack here. You also have quad missile rack on the hoplite. And if I come back down here, differences here is that since the hoplite is a dropship, the back gate and the back ramp it has been extended and widened so that you can fit more than one person on and off the ship at once. Now the Warden, because it is a combat ship and it is meant for long-range combat and not being a dropship, has space for like 1 pilot and 1 gunner to go up. You don't need to have like 6 or 7 people streaming at the back of here. As I come inside, you have this one. Now the main difference is this one has the ability to hook up a pod. So, and the way the pod system works is it's all referred to as battlefield upgrade kits. So this room here can be completely swapped out in this variant of the Vanguard, but in the other one it cannot. So you have your computer terminal, you have a bit of bathroom, a bit of living space, and then like the other one you have the cockpit. The differences here is this one's made for long range and to be used as a long range deep space fighter, which it does well by having living space, but at the same time the hoplite has a very different purpose to be a mid-range dropship. Now it still carries the same range and punch that the Vanguard War carries, but it also carries troops, and the range in theory is reduced due to the fact that you don't have living quarters in this ship. So now, for my opinion, I personally own the hoplite, and I've downgraded myself from the Warden because I personally enjoy the hoplite much more. I feel like, at least at this stage in the game, it will be more useful as we start landing on planets and things, because then if you want to take you and 6 of your friends or 7 of your friends along, or like org mates, you guys can all jump in the back of this thing, land on a planet and go explore, because you have range, you have drop seats, giving you the ability to have people sitting and kind of locked in the ship just in case glitches happen, and then you have weapon racks, so people and other people with you all are armed. So, this again. And also, I'm a real fan of the sound updates that they've done in this, because the rear, I guess, hatch or the rear ramp on this ship sounds really nice, and also the Warden never used to have an audio back there, or it did, but it wasn't a very good one. And also the Warden's been fixed because it was glitchy up inside of there. So, as a final word, I would say, if you're looking for the Vanguard's long-range deep space capabilities and using it as, I was thinking about using it as a light explorer. You could use the Warden very well and it will get you very far. But if you're looking for a dropship that's a very capable, very effective dropship that can do a lot in combat, dish some damage, take some damage, and is all around pretty fast and decently ranged, I would definitely say go for the hoplite, because the hoplite, it's just it's $25 cheaper, and it gets you Vanguard performance without a Vanguard price. Now, still $225 is a lot of money, but remember, you are buying a ship as a pledge to support the development of the game. So you're not just buying a ship. That was something I meant to say in my Starfarer video, but I didn't. So yeah, you're pledging to basically see this game get where you want to be. And people who have bought and pledged earlier than you are what are responsible for making these ships. So say you want one of these, you buying one of these will inherently make it so that you can get more ships, because the more people spend money on ships, the more people get ships, and the more ships get made. So the last word, even though I said I had a last point, so my real, for sure, 100% last point is that the hoplite is on sale right now for the next little while with LTI. The Vanguard Warden is not on sale, and it won't be on sale until, I don't believe it will be on sale until, I think it'll be Christmas time, or just after Christmas time. If you're watching this in 2016, it would be the Christmas of 2016. There'll be a big sale where all the ships will come back on sale. So if you're wanting to pick up a Warden, pick it up then. And if you miss this sale right now of the Vanguard Hoplite, you want to pick one of those up, feel free to. And I guess have a good evening, everybody, and peace.